Hi again, I'm Ed Long, founder and CEO of Independence Anesthesia. This week we're here to tell you some good news relating to the coronavirus, everyday heroes making huge impacts on their communities, baby pandas, and more. As always, stick around to hear about the latest anesthesia locum tenens opportunities. Over the weekend, the CDC made the decision to remove the mandatory 14-day quarantine order for all travelers from their website. Now, travelers are advised to follow basic coronavirus protocols that non-travelers are recommended to follow as well. That is, wearing a mask, social distancing, and isolating from friends and family after travel. Within the past several months, there have been many changes to safety protocols in order to protect hospital staff from contracting COVID-19 from their patients. One such protocol has been developed for the operating room. Doctors from the Berkshire Medical Center in Massachusetts created a way to safely perform tracheostomies on patients suffering from coronavirus using materials already found in the OR, such as clear draping. So far, they have implemented this plan in preparation for the increased need for tracheostomies. Now for some happy news. Giant panda Mei Zhang gave birth to a cub over the weekend at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. Mei Zhang subsequently became the oldest giant panda in the U.S. to give birth and the first in the world using an artificial insemination from a frozen sample. This was also the zoo's first cub in the last 5 years. Congratulations, Mei Zhang. Only about 1% of CRNAs are African American, with even fewer being male. A new children's book released this summer targets African American boys, introducing them to the CRNA career path. This book, written by CRNAs Crystal Grant and Everett Moss II, will be the introduction to a line of books exploring the CRNA profession. Though the coronavirus has disrupted millions of people's lives and daily routines, an English teen didn't let this stop him from putting his extra free time to good use and made a huge impact on his community. Joseph Beer took it upon himself to solve a problem in his town: dirty, unreadable road signs and untrimmed hedges. With some help from his parents, he was able to rig up a small trailer and bike around to clean up his roads. To thank him for his efforts, the community fundraised over $1,000 for him, which Joseph decided to donate to charity. Great job, Joseph. And now for the jobs. First off, we have a job located about an hour southwest of Toledo in a quiet area of Ohio. There are multiple museums, including a glass museum, parks and nature preserves, and many stores and restaurants in the downtown area. The facility is looking for CRNAs ASAP, and the pay is $130 per hour plus travel expenses. We've had several job opportunities open across Virginia. For positions along the coast, you can explore lakes, rivers, and the Chesapeake Bay. For positions located inland, there are art museums, botanical gardens, and other historic sites. Pay rates for these positions vary from $140 an hour to $150 an hour, including travel, lodging, and per diem. Next up, we've had a job open up in northeastern Pennsylvania. This position resides in a scenic area of the state in which there are museums, parks, and wineries. The start date for this job is September, and the pay is $135 an hour plus travel and per diem. Next, we have 2 to 3 openings for a job in South Carolina that are still available. If you have a passion for coastal outdoor recreation and history, then this is the perfect place for you. There are many historic landmarks to visit, along with multiple beaches and waterways where you can spend your free time. The job is set to start in October, and the pay is $165 per hour, all inclusive. Last, we have a job in Central Arizona for those with Arizona licenses. This position places you within driving distance to multiple national monuments, and you can even see the famous Red Rocks as well. The pay is $145 per hour with travel, and the position starts in mid-September and runs until late October. As always, we want to hear from you. If you've got something to share with us or the community, please reach out. Please share news and stories and tune in again next week. We're all in this together.